In today's lesson from Unit 1.1, we'll be discussing transversals, lines, and the angles formed by transversals and the lines they intersect. First of all, transversal is defined as a line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at different points. So if we start by drawing two lines, such as line A and line B, and then a transversal would be a third line that comes through and intersects both of these lines at different points. Let's call that transversal T. So we can say that line T is a transversal. That intersects lines A and line B. Keep in mind that the transversal is the line that connects the other two lines, or that touches the other two lines. Now, when we have that picture of those two lines being cut by a transversal, notice that a lot of angles are formed. So in this first case scenario, we're going to be taking a look at the angles referred to as alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles are defined as angles that lie between the two lines on opposite sides of the transversal. So again, if this is my transversal T, notice that T makes these four angles, 1, 2, 3, and 4 with line A. And T also makes four more angles down here with line B. Now, the angles that are between the two lines, like angle 4, angle 3, angle 5, and angle 6, are interior angles because the space in between the two lines is referred to as the interior region. So just think interior means inside or between the lines. So if we want to talk about alternate interior angles, again, the definitions say that not only are they interior angles, but they also have to be on opposite sides of the transversal. So we can say that angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles. And I'm going to abbreviate it to alt for alternate, INT for interior, and then angle apostrophe S for angles. Right, there's another pair of alternate interior angles other than angle 4 and angle 6. If you take a look, on either side of the transversal, we can see angle 3 and angle 5. Both angles are interior angles. They're on opposite sides of the transversal, meaning one is on one side and the other is on the opposite side of the transversal. So angle 3 and angle 5 are another pair of alternate interior angles. Our next special angle pair name is alternate exterior angles. This time around, we're going to be taking a look at the angles that are in the exterior portion of our picture. Exterior means that they are angles outside of our two lines being cut by the transversal. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 7, and angle 8 are all exterior angles. But if we try to identify alternate exterior angles, it's defined as angles that lie outside the two lines on opposite sides of the transversal. So in the case of angle 1, it's an exterior angle, and it's an alternate exterior angle to angle 7. So you can say angle 1 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angles. Do you see the other pair of alternate exterior angles? If you said that angle 2 is an alternate exterior angle to angle 8, you are correct. For our next special angle pair relationship, we're going to take a look at corresponding angles. And the definition isn't very helpful. It says that corresponding angles are two angles that occupy corresponding positions. So that word corresponding is used as part of the definition. Okay. Well, we can be more specific than that. Okay, so a description of corresponding angles includes the fact that the angles are on the same side of the transversal. Okay, the next piece about corresponding angles is that one angle is an exterior angle and one angle in the pair will be interior. So we have one exterior angle and one interior angle. So remember that the exterior space is outside of the two lines. The interior space, or interior angles, are between the two lines. So angles 1, 2, 7, and 8 are exterior angles. 3, 4, 5, and 6 are interior. Right. When you have two lines that are cut by a transversal, you actually get 4 pairs of corresponding angles. I'm going to abbreviate corresponding to CORR, period. Okay, so let's take a look at our description. The angles have to be on the same transversal. One will be exterior, one is interior. So here's exterior. Now, angle 4 is interior, and so is angle 5. The corresponding angles are angles 1 and angle 5. So something important to note is that corresponding angles are not adjacent. So we can include that in our description as well. Okay, let's take a look and see if we can find some more angle pairs that are corresponding. If we stick with this side of the transversal, let's look at angle 4 next. It corresponds to angle 8. So angle 4 and angle 8 are another pair of corresponding angles. All right, next, angle 2, right up here, is a corresponding angle with angle 6. And of course, that leaves us with our final pair, angle 3 and angle 7. And again, they can't be adjacent to each other. One has to be exterior, one has to be interior, and they have to be on the same side of the transversal. Okay, unlike the corresponding angles description, the same side interior angles description is a better fit. It says, same side interior angles are angles that lie between the two lines on the same side of the transversal. So they have to be in the interior. Remember, we have 4 interior angles, angles 3, 4, 5, and 6. And of course, the name says they have to be on the same side. So you can say that angle 4 and angle 5 are same side interior. All right, and our other pair would be angle 3 and angle 6. Okay, off to our last slide. Just like we have same side interior angles, we can also have same side exterior angles. So if we have our two lines being cut by transversal T, we have those same angles that are formed. And just as the name says, they have to be On the same side of the transversal, and there's a typo here, should say same side of the transversal. And they have to be exterior angles. So keep in mind that this is the exterior region here. This is the exterior region down here. So if they're same side exterior angles, a good example would be angle 1 and angle 8. And we have one more pair of same side exterior angles in angle 2 and angle 7. Okay, good luck on your homework. Let us know if you have any questions.